Shalom SME! Welcome back to Tomahawk's channel, and we're playing the AMX 50 120 in the series Be My Ace. Yellowpete is in the AMX with the 120 tier 9 auto-loading French heavy tank. Enjoy and let's see what's going on. He's on the map Ruinberg and is a top tier, so that's already good news. Ruinberg, we're about to see that. He already comments, good job team, as he is the only one that actually goes to this flank. And there is a massive YOLO streak down the city there, so Yellowpete has to fix it himself here. Starts pounding that T-44. Does he have a shot? And he kills him. First kill, and goes for a reload. And pulls back from this flank here. So he doesn't have to face whatever is coming that way. Especially caught reloading, it's not a good thing. Jagdpanzer AFK. Low as well. Yep, low as well. Great. Yellowpete's RT had a good job and took out their Conqueror, one of their tier 9s, and Yellowpete gets mixed up in the fight here in the city as the Jagdpanzer finally joins the battle and starts cruising down the middle. A lot of fighting going on, but Yellowpete decides to keep a little distance. Oh yeah, he bounces his first shot on the SU-152, takes about half his health, and finishes him off. Lucky that that Tiger was there. And takes a nice hit as well on the IS-3, who now has a broken ammo rack and a dead driver. Yellowpete is reloading, turns around to see what he can do now. And there is an SCA-1 that's threatening the base, and it actually already took out the artillery, so Yellowpete needs to do the first defending work of this match here. Let's see what he can do about it. SCA-1 on full health. That's gonna be a juicy target for this auto-loading gun. And he's gonna pick him apart quite easily, quite soon. Hopefully he doesn't have too much backup. Oh, and he tracks him. Guy repairs, but he is gonna have a bad day. Can he reload? Yep. Goodbye, Mr. STA-1. Yellowpete is reloading for the coming 32 seconds. It's quite annoying as that VK is an easy target. But you're gonna just sit there and look at him for the next 30 seconds. You can't do a thing. Yellowpete's team starts to fold all of a sudden. People start dying. And suddenly it's 6-8. There's another one. See that VK that you can't do anything about just took out the Jagdpanzer 2. That's the annoying and frustrating thing with the auto-loading vehicle. There's a T-69 in front of you. Have you actually seen it, Yellowpete? Misses, takes a hit. Oh, nice, on the move. He kills the charioteer. Has he seen the T-69, or does he just ignore him and thinking he is reloading or some kind? Yellowpete is reloading himself now and he pulls away, but you see the city has completely fallen now. And Mr. E75 does not think that is very nice and starts to ping like a crazy boy. And now it's 8-12. And Yellowpete has to do more and more. And the E75 is not happy at all. But we'll see later on if he did a good job or not. All I know is that Yellowpete did 3,500 damage and has done 5 kills and has actually given a crap about what's happening to the team. I mean, he went as the first to the flank. He went first to defend. He successfully drove them away from the cap circle. Sadly, the whole city fell, but it's not his fault to begin with. Now again, they are capping. Who can it be? It must be those guys from the city. IS3, ISU. Oh, and this is where this tank starts to get dangerous. That's one. And that is 2. 7 kills. Nice. And he's reloading again. Those blind Russian tanks can't see anyone from a distance this far. Especially behind those bushes. And Yellowpete is in a great position to put this tank to work. 4,200 damage done. And you see, when all these tanks are falling apart or are hanging together by a couple of screws, like an ST1 with 229 hit points, it's just a party for a tank like this. Eye for an eye here as the Lowe kills the M40 and the M40 kills the Lowe. T44 is now against the ST1. Can Yellowpete save this guy here? Nope, he can't. Still takes revenge and avenges the T44 by killing the ST1. The IS3 is now spotted in the city there. Yellowpete goes for a reload just in case. I mean, you have the time to get there before he gets there. I love his way of playing, very careful, pounding when he can, and already out of sight when he needs to reload. That's why he only took 1 hit so far. No, he's hunting the IS3. That's a 1-shot. Oops, takes a big hit. He bounces 1. And he finishes it with the second. And the battle is over. Nice. So let's have a look at the post-game battle results screen. And you see that Yellowpete Let's have a look at the battle results screen. You see that Yellowpete has carried this battle a little bit, and we see that he done 9 kills, a Ridley Walters medal, and almost 4,900 damage done. You might say, oh, it's tier 9, 4,900 damage is not that much, but he carried like a boss by doing 9 kills. And the great thing about his play is, I hope you agree, and if not, just post in the comments, he stayed out of the battle and just took advantage of those people that were engaging other tanks or were not paying attention to him. He stayed on the background and made perfect use of this, and that's why he scored himself a Mastery Ace Tanker Badge, the Ridley Walters medal, the High Caliber medal, and the Top Gun medal. So how does this look on the team score? Like I said, almost 4,900 damage done with 1,300 experience. And yeah, you see the rest of his team also hasn't done too bad. And it's actually funny, this E75 that was having such a rage on Yellowpete and the guys that were not in the city at the moment of his destruction only did 1,500 damage, which is about 3 shots in an E75 that penetrated. So, mister, take a chill pill, please. Good, we have Yellowpete. That's what this video is about, right? So, he did 20 shots, 18 of those penetrated. Yeah, all the tanks he damaged, he actually destroyed. He's actually a killer in here. 11,000 credits. 1 would have been 32 with a premium account, but still a very healthy 3,885 experience times 3 because of this special going on. So yes, this was it. I hope you liked it. Do you also think that the AMX is supposed to be played like Yellowpete does? If yes, if no, just please leave it in the comments, and otherwise, why not leave a like or subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you very much and see you next time.